Hey, that's the intro, guys. What's going on? It's me, Swift. I got a few guys with me here today. I got something special for you. I've never had a moderator on here today, but today I have. To date, we haven't. Now we have. And yeah, basically we've got Sergio Terminator Bernie. Unfortunately, I couldn't put his picture into the thumbnail because he changed it recently, didn't you, Sergio? Sergio, you changed. Oh, Sergio.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. You changed your thumbnail, and I don't know, dude. I can't put it on there. But I also got here with me Zeke. He's muted his microphone, so he should unmute it and introduce himself in a minute. Mr. Beastly, you know Mr. Beastly. He's always around. We've got a few things to talk about. We have got a few things to talk about. There was a thing in America that happened not just only a few moments. There it is.
I figured it out, honestly, right now. I got the updated news on that one.
Oh dear.
Do you
Cheers,
want me to tell
Billy.
it, or you got the Swift?
Yeah, well, I mean, what exactly happened over there, dude? Like, what was that about? Oh, wait,
I just
some
figured
random
it
guy,
out.
some random guy. I've also got some random guy from SFP, FSP even. I'm forgetting the name now. It's been so long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Some random guy. That's literally his name.
It's worse than Sergio and a man from Amazon. Some random guy from FSP. Go on,
Yeah,
dude.
with that,
Go on. Tell us about what there was a few parliament laws that went through. What on earth? That was a ton of resources, mate. What? I wasn't even going to talk about this. It just kind of popped up like in my inbox.
Yeah, it was. I just figured it out right now. I didn't know anything about it until you mentioned to me about 30 minutes ago. It was actually someone who is involved, I think, with either some foreign country, Indochi, something. So it's they're involved with someone besides the United States. And I guess they ended up trusting him with a MOE position for a time being. So I guess he had a rotation of some sort, and he was the Alabama governor. And I guess he did the MOE transactions by himself, and he's pretty much he was undercover, pretty much spies, pretty much, and he was a traitor to the United States. And as of currently, they're actually canceling the autonomy for Alabama, which is the region that he's current governorship of. And it seems that he ended up putting transactions when I think a lot of United States players weren't online.
Really?
And
So proper sneaky style
yeah,
things.
so I guess he was either selling resources from the United States sneakily or some
Well,
sort of thing.
I'll tell you what I saw. I saw him. I saw the guy, whoever it was. I can't remember who passed the laws or proposed
It
them.
was
But
some guy from the Tea Party.
I saw some oil go on the market for nothing. Like I can't believe actually kind of gutted that I missed that. It looked like charity thing going on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It seems
definitely.
that he was trying to gut the resources of the United States.
What, maybe cripple them sort of economically kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty
Well,
much get rid of their budget so everything would just shut down.
do you remember what I was saying to you the other day? I sent you that screenshot that somebody else sent me.
Yeah. See,
Um,
I think that's what I find quite nerve-wracking about this, because that it kind of adds up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have multiple like alts here, and I figure that they would probably do something like this.
it kind of makes sense. It's
Yeah.
I don't know why they would. It seems a bit silly, but I can't say for certain that anybody is doing something. But these actions seem a bit messed up, if you ask me. There you are.
Well,
So Master
currently
Giles
the
has
United
just
States is
pasted the laws that went through. So we've got, what's that? 1 trillion gold. We've got 2.3 billion oil. 5 million. No, 5 million oil. 500 million oil.
yeah,
Another billion oil. Another 5 billion oil. So that's
true.
quite a lot. That is a lot of resources. That's like it's like 10 trillion worth of resources, dude. It's like 10, 15 trillion worth
No,
of resources, isn't it?
it's less than that. Unless you add up the gold with that, then it's about
Yeah, I'm talking all the resources that are going on the market or whatever. That all of it.
yeah, it's I would say it would be worth about 5 trillion.
That's so messed up, man. Unless there's some
With
agreement
the
to do
gold,
it. I mean, unless there's some permission going on and it's going. I mean, I don't know where it went. Does it say? I mean, it's
yeah.
transferring
So
Burundi.
I mean,
Where's Burundi?
the gold went to Mississippi,
Yeah.
and the oil went to multiple foreign
So
countries.
have you tried? Has anyone tried actually speaking with like Mullins or anyone like who's the MOE at the moment?
He's someone from Crips, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it?
I think, yeah,
OG Weatherman.
yes. I mean, he was originally in Guardians of Liberty, if I'm
Well, I
correctly.
mean, you can't blame this guy off the bat. Let's have a look inside the actual law.
Yeah, his party was
There's
based
another
out of
hundred. There's
Malaysia.
125 million from Florida
But yeah,
transferred.
that's actual, needed resources that wasn't from him though. But if you actually look in his party history though, he used to be part of back in November, I guess. He used to be part of TKR. I used to be part of TKR, and I don't quite remember who exactly this guy is. But he was in TKR. He went to, I think, Endochi after that, went back to BCP about a few minutes later, about 15, 20 minutes later, and he went to the C party, which is a Malaysian party.
Well, all I can say to that is that's a little bit messed up. I mean, there's a little breadcrumb trail there. I've just kind of I'm not even really messing about or anything there. I've just looked at it on the stream or whatever. Like it's literally all there. If you know if you know what you're looking for, it's all there, man. It's all there.
Yeah, but it's quite messed up if you think about it, though.
But
I
what I
mean,
don't
people
understand
who
is
donate oil and all that stuff.
who's. Let me just hang on. Let me have a look at something else as well. The not that one. That was correct. Did he like do it by accident or some shit? Like
No,
surely
he
Weatherman
did.
must have known about this.
Uh, he most likely was offline, in all honesty, because it was just I think they were doing rotations, and then I
Well,
guess he was so-called trusted, but he ended up
how is this
becoming a traitor.
possible? I'm curious. How does it have one vote on it? So he must have switched the MOE, right?
He switched. He rotated MOEs and Duder
So
or whatever his name is.
let me see how many
Passed the laws because MOE can instant pass budget laws.
economics medal 4. This guy's had the economics medal 4 times. He's level what 71.
Yes.
That seems like an old account to me. I don't know.
That's correct. It most likely is.
So that must mean that Mullins is in on it, really, because the only way that somebody could do that is, oh God, Mullins, man, you made that comment the other week, and now you're doing this. Like the only way that this guy can get the MOE power is by Mullins giving it to him. The person who
Exactly.
pro-voted it was C Duda. Is it C? Yeah, no,
I
sorry,
mean,
Cool Duda.
anyone can hide their oaths and act like they're the same person or a different person and just get trusted eventually. But the problem is we don't really know who that all is.
I'm not too sure either. I muted you, by the way. Millie.
Oh, you usually don't.
No, I know. You usually ask me like 10 times and I just ignore you by accident. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, so what do you think, Merely, mate? Have you been listening? You've been watching, like, that's a bit messed up, innit?
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
Like, that's a bit of a
Oh yeah,
douche move.
that's another thing. Abhi mentioned about the work permit. Right before we started the stream, I mentioned that to Swift, and that does seem a bit sketchy.
Does just away from where I'm sitting.
I mean, we're not involved in their internal affairs. Perhaps there was an agreement, but
No.
I mean, it seems to me though, the way that the Americans do business, there would be an article or something that would be saying there's been a sale of resources.
Yeah, hold on. I got some evidence right now.
I don't see anything really declaring that they're going to sell resources. I mean, I've traded resources before, but I mean, it's none of your business if I trade resources with the Welsh Channel Islands place, really. But Americans, you've got 300 odd people that are, you know, all working together towards you know, an economy that you're then just kind of selling their. I mean, the only way that I think that you could profit from this, you could easily get someone, like, you could get a bribe saying, if you send me this much money, if you send me this state budget, blah blah blah, I'll give you, you know, 5 trillion or whatever.
And yeah, but as I said, he's a governor for Alabama, and if you look at the picture I put in pod tag,
I wish I never gave you. Yeah.
Zeke.
that's beautiful.
I like
I
that.
found that and I gave it to Yash, and he hasn't stopped using it.
Has he not?
I think it's great.
I think it's
No,
brilliant.
I think it's great.
It's brilliant, dude.
I
I
love
it
it.
is. It is a good
nice.
little tool, dude. Mate. When I saw it, because you've had it for ages, haven't you? You've had that for like months. You had that since I was at FSP.
Oh, I've had it away, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It's a good little thing, that. Yeah, the cute party. Plugs and stuff. Join the cute party and all that. Do you know what though? In terms of the cute party, it's doing all right. We've got like 18, 20 members. A couple of them are kind of off doing other things. So they're not really in the party as such. Like there's Zeke, he's one of those guys. He's doing a lot of diplomatic stuff. We've made a few military agreements recently. We made one with both of the big Brazils. They're fighting. Yeah, you're the one that made that. I didn't even ask for that. You just put it in the article, by the way. I just want to point that out. But it looks good. I still rock it anyway. I don't really care. I don't care. It's good. It's good. We've upgraded all the indexes 8s and a 4 on the housing fund. Looks like he's just come off some morphine. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's nice that you say that. I mean, it's flattering. I mean, I'm sure the feeling of being on morphine is pretty nice or whatever. But
I mean, to me, that's the kind of face
You
that
feel like
says,
you're a god.
don't forget to subscribe.
yeah,
That is-
exactly.
don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. We got a game going. We got to see how many times he's gonna stop, not say something, and then I'm gonna count how many times he says, "Don't forget to subscribe," because that's the deal. Instead of him saying horrible, rude things. See, look, this is the article that he made, and then he's trying to make me look bad. Basically, tell him, babe. She's watching right now. She'll tell you off, merely. She'll tell you off.
I
She
don't
will.
see how you can look bad in this, man. This article has spawned like a metric fuck ton of articles done in this style. It's amazing. I'm really impressed.
I don't know if it started it. I mean, a lot of other people did it first, definitely. I mean, it wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me who started this style. If anything,
It
I
was,
remember it was Chief, maybe.
Sitting Bull.
Oh, was it
No,
Sitting
was
Bull?
Sitting Bull.
Yeah, before Sitting Bull, I started making articles that were full picture, but nowhere near the quality that they are now.
No, I remember the
Sitting Bull
first.
started.
Wait, no,
doing that, started
was
editing.
it?
Sitting Bull.
No.
Sitting Bull
Wait.
sold it too
Yeah,
fast.
Sitting Bull's
Slow
the
down.
first one in
It might
Scotland.
very well have been us first in this community here, because do you remember what we did first, merely? It wasn't the caliber that it is now, like one image in the whole article.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It was
I
like
started off with
blocks.
full image.
It was like blocks of
Like,
text basically, and we'd have
yeah.
like 10 images in an article.
Yeah,
What-
and
what-
then that sprouted people deciding that they wanted to do it in a higher quality and a higher standard. Once they started realizing you could do it that way, and
Beastly,
thus
that
Sitting
gif.
Bull created his entire empire.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And I
Sitting
mean,
Bull
you can always
signed up
come
to
to the Artist Guild on this Discord right now, request some contracts, pay us money, and yeah, that would be fun.
Pay money.
That's
Get
that
us
is that is
Sounds
Get
like
that. Yeah, well, it's not even. It's a
Okay,
good
don't
service,
do
dude. It's actually a really, really good service. I wholeheartedly recommend it. And it's not even
yeah.
just for rival regions related stuff. If you need like anything really, I mean, these guys, they know how to use the tools, so it kind of applies to anything. You know, you need graphics for something. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag Artist Guild. Anyway, I was talking about Grenada before you quite promptly.
Rudely.
Yeah, I was going to say rudely, but it wasn't
Okay.
necessarily rudely. I was going to say quite promptly interrupted me to plug the Artist Guild. Grenada's been doing a lot of stuff recently. Like I said, it's been making a lot of military agreements. Although Barbados, like I've been trying to if anybody knows the Barbados situation, it's just a mess, an absolute mess.
It really is. It's
I
getting
just see
attacked.
walls
defended from
sprouting
multiple
off
nations.
every 10 minutes.
It's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like basically, what happened was some guys were like, "Look, we're gonna get this independent region, and can you help us?" And I was like, "Okay, cool, yeah, sure. I'll put in a little bit of damage. Why not?" I think it was like a dumb union place or something. So I wasn't really too fussed, to be honest, and I wasn't part of any parties or anything. So they became independent, and then the the US guys, like Archdawn and Enclave Doth, all those guys, they sent like maybe 40, 50 people over for votes. So I was outvoted immediately. I don't have that many votes that I could get straight away. So
that wasn't.
mate?
There's a little bit edit to that though. It wasn't really like that originally. The reason why they sent that was because the DA they were actually going over there, see if they wanted to either consolidate or become independent. And either way, we like they supported it both ways. And I guess Enclave and Chief and all them actually wanted to mess with that plan, so they ended up going over there instead. So that's why there was a whole bunch of members over there.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, I mean, I was over there. I was trying to get them to be independent when it became sort of obvious that there was lots and lots of people turning up. I said to them, "Look, we can all consolidate our votes and put them into one place. Create a state, and then I'll leave you guys to it," kind of thing.
Yeah.
I even offered them like consolidation. I said, "Look, why don't you join this little island group that we've got going on, blah blah blah." Yeah, all that kind of stuff, and they just weren't interested constantly. It was like, no, we'll be independent. It's like, cool, that's all good. You crack on with your thing, and now they're starting wars against fucking Brazil. Excuse my French, but they're just, what the fuck, man? Like, honestly, you just got an independent state. You don't even have level 3 housing index. Like, it's able to be cooped and all sorts. And they start a war on the biggest South American state that there is. And lose. And then nearly lose their state. Like, I don't understand that. It's just stupid and reckless.
And if I remember correctly, they ended up getting attacked by Brazil, I think Venezuela, and all that stuff.
Oh, there you go. Well, this is the thing. This is where I've got, you've got to be on the right side of people in this game, I mean, they may not be your best friends, but at the end of the day, they're on your doorstep, so they are. You got to make friends with them. Otherwise, you're fighting them, mate. And that ain't going to be good. I don't know why they thought they could take a region from Brazil. Like, honestly. It's like 1,000 people in Brazil, like the state. Or, like, people actually, the Brazilian people or whatever.
I mean, they were pretty much playing underdogs at that point.
Millie, you
kind of hoping
went
they were
away.
winning.
Okay. Mate, it's just reckless. I'm not even saying any more about it. I offered him after to consolidate again. He's like, no, 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 we still want to be independent. I was like, all right, whatever. You carry on again. But yeah, like I could genuinely help them quite a lot. I could, give them resources and stuff like that. They have a lot of members, so if we work together, he won't make stupid decisions like attacking Brazil, and I can make smart decisions like upgrading the infrastructure. But obviously, I can't do that without him wanting to do so. So, bugger, what am I supposed to do?
I set my residency in the Empire of Kittens.
Did you really?
Yes, accept me. I will go there.
Ah, dude.
No any problem.
You know Hector. He used to be the MOE there. I inherited the Minister of Economics position from Hector, the moderator. It's truth.
Did he leave?
Yeah, I think he left now. I think he left. I'm not the state leader. Why? Yes, no. Yes, no. Probably you've probably seen him talk a lot. He's supposed to be here now,
YNP.
but yeah, YNP. He's always in English Global. I'll tell him to accept you. I won't be able to do it straight away, but I will tell him to accept you.
Okay.
I will send you guys a work permit.
Yeah, we need work permits. Come and work. I've got a level 105 diamond factory. Come on. As soon as I can get deep exploration, it's going to be like 27 diamonds. For God's sake. What are you talking? 105
Good
trash? What are you on about? Yeah, it probably is compared to Channel Islands, to be fair. It's the Empire of Kittens, dude. Who said Rainbow Empire?
I don't even know.
Ain't nobody want to be part of no race. I should kick this motherfucker right now. I swear to God. Ain't nobody want to be a part of that. How insulting. Honestly, sir. Honestly.
Giles.
Giles. Do you know what? There used to be a bike shop where I grew up called Giles. True story.
Oof.
True story. That's.
I don't think we want to know about your bike store that's named Giles. I don't.
At least it wasn't a village bike called Giles.
Oh, Giles. Actually, I mean, the way I hear it, Giles does his work when his parents are asleep, and I still question what he does. He genuinely told me this in a private message. I swear. He's like, I work when my parents are asleep, so I'm like, what do you do? What is it you said? Again, Giles, what did you say? Remind me. Let me go and find
If
it.
you just read what he's said, then you'll find out very, very quickly what he does for a living.
He said he was getting in the shower, so I said, send us a dick pic. Come on, that's Bantosaurus, mate. You can't like what? I'm pretty sure I said JK as well, dude.
I see no JK there.
Yeah, of course, because it's mate.
I never thought you were gay.
Ask my girlfriend, dude, honestly. Oh god. Oh dear.
He's not gay, he just appreciates the art of the male appendage.
Mate, I swear I'm pretty sure I said no homo somewhere later on in that conversation. I'm certain of it. Oh, yeah, of course you fucking don't.
I think people are gonna know this podcast as where everything went downhill and we started talking about dick pics. But
yeah, I mean, everybody loved it until episode 7. Episode 7. I can't remember what episode we're on now, boys. This is just getting ridiculous.
Episode 7.
Yeah, episode 7.
I'm just looking at that message and thinking Mullins is not going to be happy with it.
Sergio, how do you say that in is it Portuguese? Is it ha ha ha?
That letter, I don't know how it's called. It's difficult. Even in Spanish, I don't know how it is called. That strange letter.
I think it's an accent, isn't it? What
No.
are you laughing at, Sergio?
I'm laughing at bro. It's not gay if we don't kiss.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
Oh, that's an accent. Okay, so what's the other way then, Zeke? Tell us, enlighten us.
It doesn't exist in Spanish.
Oh,
Maybe in Brazilian, but in Spanish we don't use it.
Sergio, what is the C?
No. I don't know.
Oh, I've got to come off this page. That's too fucking funny.
Wait a minute.
Somebody just spam the chat so SRG stops giggling in the background like a little girl. For God's sake.
I feel like a Japanese schoolgirl.
Like a
It's a penis joke.
Oh God! What has this become? What has this become? What even is that, Giles? Is that like Greek America?
Oh. Where is it at?
I'm confused what kind of propaganda this is.
This is a message to Mullins right here. Hold on.
What about Mullins?
There we go.
They ignored my civic powers.
Indeed, they did. But yeah, like what else? I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to talk about about South America right now.
I don't know, man. What are you talking about? There's a lot more. What
About
more?
the wars down there.
I got to log back in. Hold on. Oh, I got a special GIF for you, by the way, Sergio. I use a GIF in the bottom right hand corner of the stream, and it's the admin banned GIF with Thor hitting his hammer against the ground, obviously, because we've got a special guest moderator here with us today. How do you get? See, this is the thing. You get away with this image, this profile picture image, don't you? Oh, look, it's TBG. Look at this guy. Look who showed up.
TBG. Wait.
The British gamer. He was a guy that used to play with FSP a lot. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, that's the one. Exactly, Zeke. You got it.
That guy spent way too much time in the not safe for work place.
Wait, which one? The Rival Regions community one?
No, well,
Back in the
probably
FSP,
that one as
he
well.
sat in NSFW and never moved, never left it, just stayed there constantly spamming.
No, I think we made Not Safe for Work for TBG, didn't we? If I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's the reason. Like, we
If
had
he didn't, it
like
turned
3
into
channels,
that.
and then he just like every single day it was like some random trash that was just completely offensive in every way, shape, and form. So he just couldn't live in the general population, basically.
It was either that or anime chicks with dicks. That was the one that got me.
TBG, dude, there is a Not Safe for Work channel up there. You're more than welcome to go and do your thing with the anime furries and stuff. And dude, you don't even have to put your own in there. There's a bot. You can just go and get all the stuff that you desire, my friend.
In your brightest dreams ever.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. For all your furry needs.
It's like, think of it as
Oh God! Don't even click that. Don't click that link there. Don't click the Not Safe for Work. Whatever you do, don't click it.
yeah, everyone's on the Discord. Do not click it.
Oh my God! You clicked it.
TBG is there.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not clicking it.
Click on stream. That would be a great idea.
No, mate. Not happening. Not happening.
Nah, I want to work for the last 30 minutes. It's gonna go down the drain.
You're such a liar, Merely. You're such a fucking liar. You Photoshop genius. That one I didn't say. That one I definitely didn't say.
It's funny because you know that the words are right under each other, not spaced out.
Yeah.
Good advice for you.
Oh no, that's because I spaced it out on purpose. I can do it without if you want.
Yeah,
Well,
don't
okay,
test,
we'll
real
don't,
without
don't,
it.
don't challenge him with fucking fake stuff. Honestly, mate, seriously.
No, if you're gonna do something like this, you might as well make it like real. Okay, so take off the spacing and leave it like that. There you go.
No, because it needs to be a joke, dude. Because otherwise, people are gonna think that I'm actually, homosexual or some stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, you gotta be careful, mate. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You don't want to end up like Mullins now, do you?
Oh, that nasty Mullins.
Yeah, nasty Mullins being horrible about it. Just stop it. Stop it now.
Just stop it.
Give
when you
me
come to the live stream.
no, Master Giles, mate. Not after we mentioned not safe for work, buddy. Not a chance. Swift Mullins isn't alt. Oh, Swift is Mullins alt.
Sorry,
Swift
Swift, but
terrorism.
those pictures are very incriminatory.
Yeah, I know, dude. Don't. You're next.
How many people do you ask for a dick pic?
Mate. If anybody
Too
sends
many.
one, I can do a John Lord.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm not sending you mine then.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate.
let's not go
Oh
into that.
no.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
please,
Yeah,
no.
no, let's
Let's
not.
do
that.
Swift. I remember
Stay
this from
away.
the other day. Swift Jong-un with his big red button and Zeke Von Trump with his wolf. For God's sake.
Please don't pull a John Lord.
Why?
This ain't
Why
pretty
is
much.
everybody just quoting me now? What is this become? This has just become a quote Swifty session or something. Like what? Why?
Exactly.
It's
That's
Swifty.
exactly what it turned into.
Mate, I do say some funny shit in PMs though. I said this.
Yeah, just guys, don't let it get sexual. He goes too far.
Yeah, I do. I take it way too far. You've got to live with it. If you don't like it, don't talk to me. I don't care. There's plenty of other. Dude, you
He's the
actually
next
sent them the
John
real
Lord.
message now. Don't you? No, look, mate. You've actually sent them the real message that. No.
I literally just edited that.
Send it. Send it again. Keep spelling
There
it.
you
Oh no. I got you.
Exposed, oppressed, exactly. Oh, boys. If this gets out in the public, I'll be fucking depressed.
Oh, that's
Well
sad.
said.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad. This is just a sad, wickle elephant. Where is
You know what
everyone?
would help you not be sad?
What?
Hey,
If
Swift.
you just got rid of clothes and donned the woad.
Don the
Hey, Swift,
Woad.
it'd be a great idea.
What would be a great idea, my friend?
This involves everybody here, but a great idea would be if we do that, if we start poker games and we end up live streaming it, so like kind of like a tournament.
Mm. Yeah, but doesn't Speedo Sam do that though? Like I swear he
Well,
does
yeah,
that
but
stuff.
I mean, we could do it during the time of when he does it, but then usually he does it late at night. So why do that when we could host our own? We shall call it I don't know, again, Grenada. I don't know.
Granada.
Grenada.
El Granado.
El Grenada. El Grenada.
You need that like Latino guitar.
El Grenada.
You know that
Get
whistling song. You know the old Wild Wild West one. I would play it, but I'd probably get blacklisted
You
from
can probably get
YouTube.
No, you get
You mean
copyrighted.
Spain, the British gamer?
What?
Yeah. What do you mean? What did?
I'm answering to this guy called the British gamer.
Oh,
who
you're
asked
just.
about
Oh
Catalonia.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't trigger people. What about Catalonia? What do you think, guys? We'll have a 10-second break. What do you think, guys? Is Catalonia its own country or is it Spain? Is it just Spain?
I have to say much of the culture from the people of Catalonia is shared with the people from Spain, but also people from Catalonia has their own culture and their own language. So I think maybe they should be free from Spain, but they have to also share things in common, like economy, because if Catalonia split from Spain, they will be left behind. They won't be able to have economy treaties with Spain or other countries from the European Union.
Couldn't they do something like a city state, or like that? Like Moscow is not actually a part of. It is part of Russia, but it's like its own country or something. So I hear.
Yes, and an autonomy inside another country. That happens a lot, or at least in the past. No, I don't know.
I mean, I don't see a problem. I mean, London London itself is pretty much like independent of all other things. Like they're pretty autonomous in London, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sergio definitely should be president. Do you know? Oh, dude, I wish
Sergio for president?
I wish I could drop your company in, but you don't send worldwide, and I think everybody would kind of miss out on the opportunity. But when you start sending worldwide, I'm pretty sure you'd have a good audience here in order to yeah, tell us about it. One day we'll tell him about it.
Tell us.
What do you think?
Yes.
Sergio, your company. Sergio, I think he's like broken his microphone.
Sorry, I unplugged it by accident.
I thought. Do you know what?
Say?
It's funny because I thought you did something. I thought I heard it kind of go plug. Like it kind of pulled out the hole. I was saying. One day we'll talk about your company.
Yes, of course. Well, it is not my company. I am just an employee. At least
the company you work
now.
for. I apologize. The company you work for.
Yes. Yes. Today was a very fun day because a lot of clients came, and I built some pieces for them and give them some prices because they came a lot to how to say this, to our place to ask for things rather than buying them, because there are a lot of other stores there where we are. So they ask for the best price possible.
So they're always trying to haggle with you, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be firm, man. You gotta be like, no, not having it.
Yes, but we do very well.
I don't know how you get away with spending $350 on a chair, though. Honestly, man. Who spends $350 on a gaming chair? I couldn't.
Well, because the prices in my country aren't cheap at all because we have to pay taxes. But for example, GPUs are much cheaper here than in the USA because we have the old prices before buying, because we bought them some month ago, some stock. And if we are going to buy new stock from them, we are going to have horrible new prices.
So how much could I get like a decent graphics card? If you did, let's just say you did send it, and let's ignore the cost. How much would you sell me or how much would you sell people in the community? How much would you sell them a graphics card for? Let's say for their computer.
This is a deal, folks.
For example, GTX 1060, the 3GB version, it is around $300. It is cheap, but because there is a lack of stock in worldwide, and also because the prices of GPUs are rising because of the Ethereum mining, it's a bad price. And you have to consider those things.
Yeah, I get that. I suppose Bitcoin mining and other forms of cryptocurrency kind of increase the value of the hardware which is used to create them. If you don't know how Bitcoins are mined, they essentially have great big farms of GPUs all stacked up in one computer, and then they just run this like computer algorithm forever, generating hashes, and then they're converted into currency, and it's added to some blockchain. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, it's very complicated, and it can be worth a lot of money, but I don't know. I feel like you'd use more electricity than you would make money off of it, to be honest. Because you get some beastie.
Beastly.
Oh, sorry, Beastly. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Getting your name wrong.
Yes.
For example, yesterday, some guy came and bought 5 GTX 1070 for mining because they are very good at mining Ethereum or set cash, for example.
$300 is a lot of money anyway, though. So what?
Yes, I know.
What that is that like the one of the very high end models that you sell, or is that like a medium model?
No, that is a very good model, for example. But also, we sell cheaper models, but they are out of stock because people come when they say when they see them cheap.
Yeah.
Well, we are only left with the more expensive ones.
Do you make a lot of profit off of every unit, or what?
No, GPUs and CPUs have very, very, very little profit. We have to sell a lot to make profit. But for example, RAM and other parts like accessories and things like that make more profit.
I don't know. I've seen this kind of business model before. I always think it's the wrong way around to do it. I think businesses should focus on giving a really good service, and then consider the factor of the cost of a good service. Because the thing is that you may well sell something cheap, but yeah, don't get me wrong. If there's a customer that comes in and he knows everything about computers, one of those guys, you're selling what he wants. But yeah, superior service will beat price most times.
We offer them a good service. For example, I was talking recently with a guy that never buy something from us, but he had some problems with his PC, so I helped him. And then he also asked me about some parts because he said he wanted to upgrade his PC. He liked the price I gave him, and he will come next week to our place.
I'm gonna have a look online and see how much I could get one for. Not right now, but when the stream's done and everything, I might have a look online and see how much I can get one for. I know you can't send anywhere, but still, So
sadly.
Sorry, go on.
Sadly, I cannot send you one because I would love to send, for example, some products because some companies give us products for free to give them to people. Not GPUs or CPUs, but for example, bags or some kind of costume or chains or things like that.
I'd write you a review for free stuff. Definitely. 100%. I'd even pay you some money for it. I'd pay the shipping costs. I don't care. Stuff is good. I like stuff. I need a new bag as well.
Stuff is good.
After seeing the prices of GPUs in Amazon.com, I have to say the price we gave to people is very cheap because the same GPU we sold for less than $300 around, I would say the dollar is 19 pesos and 20 cents. So yeah, I would say $270. Here in Amazon.com, those GPUs are $390.
You're joking? Nearly $100 more.
$120 more for the same GPU in the USA, but here in Argentina our prices are horrible, but at least we have cheaper hardware. I don't know how, but we have it.
So SRG, I'm just gonna I think that's a pretty big price drop. I mean, that's good prices. I guess if you live in South America, you'd send it though, right? Or do people have to come to your store and actually purchase it from you or whatever?
We only send them to all the to the country. For example, we will send them to the province of Formosa. That is a province that is very far from where we are, but not to other countries like Uruguay or Brazil or Chile. Nothing like that.
So you don't
Just,
you don't
our region.
export anything basically.
No, because that is for the big companies. Well, not because also they don't want to compete with other companies from those countries, because it will be very costly and maybe profits won't be as big as they expect.
Right.
Because this business is very hard, because sometimes you have to manage with very little profit margins, because if you want people to buy things, they should be cheap.
True. I mean, you have to consider that there's always going to be competition out there, and if they can sell it cheaper than you can,
Yes,
customers are going to buy it from them because purely for the fact that the number's cheaper. So, yeah, I guess you've got a good point.
That's why when people bring us budgets that were given from other stores, we try to make a better budget for them, for the parts they they are planning to buy, so they buy them from us. For example, if someone brings something that a budget that is around $2,500, we try to lower it from $2,400, for example.
Right. Okay.
$100 less, for example.
Yeah. Okay. So they basically come and buy the whole computer from you, and you'll knock a bit off for basically the part costs or whatever.
Yes, we get less profit, but at least we get some profit.
Yeah, some profit is better than no profit. You got to secure the sale there and then, I suppose, haven't you? That's good salesmanship. That's good salesmanship right there, guys. If you're a salesman, take a leaf out of Sergio's book. Learn to get good at sales. Okay, get good. Just get good. Get good at sales.
No, damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, for being a very new business, because the place where I work has less than 6 months. We are doing great because we had almost 10,000 likes in Facebook, a lot of followers in Instagram, and people really like our service. They say we really know how to treat people.
Yeah. Superior service, better prices. See, I never knew any stuff about anything like this about Sergio until quite recently. I mean, I'd spoken to Sergio quite a few times, in direct messages. Out of all the moderators, I think he's probably the most approachable. Although, if you know the right people, you can kind of talk to most of them anyway. And they're all cool guys as well. That's the other thing. There is a few more here. It's not just Sergio. So.
Yes, because you can also talk with Hector or Cesar, for example. Those are cool guys. But for example, the other mods are bad people, but they don't like involving too much with other players.
That's fair enough, though. I mean, that's there's moderators for all the different places. So if you do want to report something, you could always directly message them in the game, and if they're from. Although bear in mind that these guys they probably get loads of messages every single day. Sergio, can you attest to that? Do you get loads and loads of messages every day?
I get almost 10 messages per day at least, because sometimes I get more than 20 or 30, and I say, shit, why me? Well, it was worse when I was the only moderator, because people thought that the one who banned them was me. But for example, sometimes mods from other countries banned them.
That's crazy. I mean, it's kind of sad because America doesn't have their own moderator because of how English is common. But I still believe there should be an American moderator.
I don't know, dude. It's the English language. No matter how you look at it, it's never going to be the American language, is it? Now.
Yes, but still, American is American. I'm like, I don't know. I just want to see a moderator with an American flag as a real nation.
Yes, but being a moderator is harder than you think. For example, you may receive a lot of threats For example, Sintra, the Brazilian moderator, has received a lot of personal tweets, and also people made memes with photos of her wife and his family doing horrible things. And he also received a lot of threats by private message.
That's kind of messed up, actually. You say about his family and stuff.
People is crazy. Why they involved with the families of someone for just a game? I think it's horrible. But well, I cannot fix crazy people.
Yeah, no, of course not. Of course not. Some people, they're just that way, and it's just online, but still, it can be quite hurtful for someone to see his family on a game that he comes to play or whatever. So don't do that to them. Don't be that person that makes that kind of stuff up about them, because that sucks. Don't bring people. We're all playing a game. Don't bring people's normal life into it. It's nothing to do with other people here. Do you know what I mean?
What was the name of that guy that sent image of that girl?
John Lord.
Yes, that piece of shit. Don't be him.
Yes, don't be him. No, don't.
You heard it from the mod himself.
He's really a piece of shit. He sent child porn for just a shitty game. And also there wasn't a reason, because only he doesn't like something she said.
Yeah, that is completely wrong as well. I'm glad I've never seen a repeat of that as well. I actually am. I'm glad I've never seen a repeat of that. And you're right to be so outspoken about it. And I'm not being funny, guys. He's not being outspoken about it because it's wrong, like on a moral level. Just it's wrong. I'm not saying that he knew. Nobody really knows that, but in essence, if somebody's younger than a certain age, blah blah blah. That's it, really.
Well, so if you are like him, because you were talking to this master man, 15.
If you want context to that, I wanted to know his age because I wanted to find out if he was a squeaker, meaning if he had a voice for the podcast. I was going to invite him on, so I asked him how old he was. But yeah, no, that conversation did happen.
I'm quite interested right now because I just got a message and someone wants to sell me either I don't know how you say this exactly, Atacama or something like that, or Bolivia.
Wants to sell what? Sorry.
They want to sell me a region.
Oh, okay. For how much?
25 trillion.
What's the indexes like?
That's currently what I do not know. I haven't looked yet.
Well, come on, don't keep us all waiting. We're sat here in suspense, waiting for you to tell us about this region that you can buy for 25 trillion.
All right, hold on. Let me. You can go on. I'll just pop in and out. Don't mind me.
I'm just casually. Oh, quick! Something. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, done.
Quick! Something. Oh yeah, that's it.
I'm a cat now. Apparently, fuck it.
A cat. God.
You know what? I just couldn't think of anything. So cat was the first thing that come to my head.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Fuck, I forgot the one thing I wasn't meant to forget.
The one objective you were supposed to complete and you failed me. I'm disappointed. Guys, don't expect some random guy to be on here next week.
I mean, don't forget to subscribe.
Oh no, I am afraid of Swift. I gave him my personal number.
Oh god. Yeah, you better ban everybody I tell you to, Sonny Jim. Otherwise I'm gonna be No, I wouldn't do that.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Sergio, you better be subscribing with your Gmail account, your real one, sunshine.
What?
Because I've got your number. You see, and there's this funny thing called articles. So you better subscribe to my channel, Sergio.
Yes, I am.
Good. See, he understands what's good for his health, guys.
Swift, could you give some context to that picture I've been sent in?
I don't know. You weren't listening. I told you already. I asked him I was going to ask him if he wanted to come onto the podcast.
I mean, it looks a bit sketchy, don't you think?
No, mate.
Well, just read it.
Yeah, but you've edited it. I'm pretty sure I didn't even ask him that. When should I?
I'm not an editor. What are you talking about?
I'm not the leader of the Artist Guild. No, not at all, Swift. What are you talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's all right, mate. You don't have to know what you're talking about, dude.
That's the
You
secret
know what
to
you're
my
talking about, dude.
success.
I mean,
on that note, you should all come to the Artist Guild to purchase some contracts and all that stuff.
Yeah, if you wanna try and defame someone and try and make them look bad, go and see Merely. He'll help you out. He'll hook you up with some sweet ass made up Discord messages. All right, I'm telling you, boys, he's got some quality work, real quality work. Oh, and don't forget, if you need a fake profile picture to get into the RR community Discord, that is your man. He's got it down to a T, literally down to a T. I'm pretty sure he does deals on it too.
Fun time.
That was fun, wasn't it? Do you remember? That was fun.
That was a fun time.
That was fun, dude. That was fun. To be honest, it did take you like 6 attempts.
Yeah, it's because I hadn't done it for a while.
Habbo forever. Oh my god. Samurai.
No.
Oh my god. I can't believe I've heard that. I haven't heard that name in years. Fucking Habbo Hotel.
Just do that.
In global chat earlier today, someone brought up fucking RuneScape.
Oh no, not RuneScape.
A metric fuck ton of time on RuneScape, and it just brought. I literally got like punched in the dick by nostalgia. That's how powerful it is.
Did you cry? Did you cry a little bit inside?
A little bit.
Just a little.
And it got worse as well, because I remember my first account, and I only played that a little bit, got bored and went off and did other things. And then I came back, made a new account, got to a certain level, buggered off. And my longest account run for like a year and a bit or something like that. It was a long time for a game like that.
Yeah.
And it just made me think, like, I was going to buy like premium for that. I was going to get all the other skills that you couldn't get through the normal game. I had it all planned out. And, that's when the flashbacks happened. It was like Vietnam. I had a little journal of like my outgoings and incomings at the time, and how I was going to pay for my RuneScape addiction.
Your RuneScape addiction. And now you're addicted to rival regions. Congratulations, you've been promoted.
Yeah. Instead of a very shit animated character, you now have no character.
You now have text on a page. Well fucking done.
How technology has changed our lives for the better.
The imagination. Sorry, go on, Sergio.
The problem with browser games is that they are so addictive. For example, I played Habbo when I was younger, and I spent a lot of money via SMS, message with the phone, because you would send them and then you will get credit in the game.
That's just depressing.
Yeah.
Yes, but I was, for example, 12. I don't remember. Yes, 12, 11, 12, around that age.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Swift, I think you should ban Master Giles, or whatever his name is, because he's just asked me for a fake profile for his alt account.
Has he?
You should ban him.
I did advertise it. Go on, give him one, and let's see if I can find him. I don't care. It doesn't really make any difference. In all likelihood, if there's like 60 people that enter into a giveaway and 2 of them are his accounts, he probably still won't win anyway. So I don't care. Good luck, Master Giles.
I mean, I definitely don't have 4 Discord accounts on here, but we don't need to talk about that.
You definitely, yeah, no, literally all of the there's like 630 people on the Discord. all of them, yeah, all of the moderators are Millie's alt account, and all of the members without roles or anything, they're all my alt accounts. Like they just sit online.
Sadly, I don't have an account in admin yet, but wink, wink.
He's been going on at me for ages to give him admin, and I keep putting him down because he keeps asking me all the time. No,
it's very subtle hints.
I don't know, mate. I don't know if I can call it subtle or not, buddy. Does someone have a Nintendo Switch? Does anybody have a Nintendo Switch? Anybody? YouTube, Discord, Nintendo? I've heard they're really good. I have. Have you got one, Sergio? Oh, does she?
Yeah.
My girlfriend wants to get one. Are they actually
my friend got one at release, and it would start up, but then screen tear to all hell, and then it burnt out within a week.
Wow. That sucks.
Yes, because the first units that came to the market have a lot of fails. For example, that happened to a lot of products. You have to buy them 3 months after launch, and then you will be sure they won't have the same errors they have in launch.
All the memes with the Samsung Galaxy exploding on people.
Yes.
See, that's why I don't. This is why I don't buy new technology straight away, because you always end up having trouble with it, like the Samsung Galaxy exploding and damaging people's hands permanently for their life, and that kind of thing.
What are you on about?
Also, if you wait,
we light we now charge our cigarettes and our phones light on fire. It's a complete role reversal, and it's amazing, and I love it.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I personally am just not a fan of getting my hand or part of my leg blown off by a battery exploding in my pocket. Personally.
Don't know.
Hey, it's better than your phone bending and not being able to work.
Oh, mate, I know somebody that managed to run their phone over after dropping it out of their pocket when they were getting in a car that they were driving. Don't ask me how, but it happened. Like, somehow it fell out of their pocket onto the driveway and then underneath the wheel. I don't know how that happens, but there you go.
Do you
happens.
Do you want to hear a really shocking story?
I don't know, mate. Is it actually that shocking?
Yes.
Go on then. Tell us your story.
Well, my mum, she's managed to.
Oh yeah, your mum. I know your mum.
She's managed to completely destroy 3 Nokia bricks.
You don't mean 3310s, do you?
Yep.
No.
How the fuck do you destroy one of them?
How do you do that?
You can't know.
You can't do it. What did she do?
You can. I don't know. It's just one of them was stuck in orange juice, like 2 liters of orange juice for an entire day because she didn't realize the orange juice had exploded in a bag. The other 2, I don't know how.
I mean, they were pretty sturdy if you threw them or if you dropped them, but I don't think. I mean, nowadays the phones are waterproof. Like my phone's waterproof, but yeah.
I still don't want to test mine. It says it's waterproof up to 1 meter in water, but I'm not testing.
No, I'm good. I'll just take pictures of things on the solid ground. It's all good.
I'll just steal pictures off the internet and claim them as my own. Sounds like normal.
That's what the Artist Guild does, isn't it? I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty much all we do.
But if you do want some artwork, you should go and speak to the people in the Artist Guild because they take on contracts.
Yeah, because we don't actually do that.
No, you don't. That's actually true. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Unless you're a mentalist. never buy anything off mentalist.
Sorry, Beastly, so what were you going to say, mate?
Oh, I was saying I'm kind of questioning this right now.
What are you questioning?
I mean, it's Atacama or whatever, and Bolivia, which Atacama is in pretty much Chile, or Chile, however you want to do that.
Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm lost. Come again. We were
remember the
talking.
regions?
Yeah, the region you were talking about buying for 25T. Yeah.
Well, it's not 21T for a region.
21 trillion.
Yes.
Good negotiating. 4 trillion. I like that. Now tell us more about the region.
Saves money, dude. Saves money.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
I mean, it's kind of worrisome because it's in South America, and I kind of don't trust South America right now.
what do you mean? I'm in South America, dude. What region is it?
It's Atacama and Bolivia.
And it's for both regions, is it?
Yeah.
21 trillion for both regions.
No, 21 trillion per both regions.
Oh. I mean, yeah, go for it, dude. Why not?
It's funny because I've never bought a region before, so I wouldn't know how this works.
Dude, to be perfectly honest, we bought a state, so it was a little bit different. We transferred leadership with no parties, no residents, anything like that. So we didn't have any problems at all.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that. You just got to wait for the right opportunity, and then when it's ready, take it. And I tell you what, we got a good one. Honestly, I think we can get a maximum of 27 diamonds in Grenada when we get Deep Explore, which is quite a lot.
That is a lot. That is a hell of a lot.
Compared to Edinburgh, I mean, honestly, I'm not just boasting or anything. It was always 2. No Deep Explore. 16 without any Deep Explore.
Do you want me to check?
Explore.
No, I know that it is. I've had a look in the law thing, and it literally says 16 out of 27.
No, I'm talking about Edinburgh.
Oh right, yeah. Go ahead, check Edinburgh. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I mean, I was the Minister of Economics there for quite a while.
I think you are right. Yeah. I think Highlands.
I'm pretty sure
is
you're
still,
right as well.
You don't need to remind
can
me,
check
Mr.
mine.
Master Giles, mate. You don't need to remind me. Maybe remind
I
me
mean,
on the.
one of them.
Maybe
one of
remind me
them
on the
is in autonomy
27th.
and one of them's in the state.
Are they both of the same state or what?
They're different states, but they're right next to each other, and they're both selling it. They're like friends of each other, I guess. This is live dealing, ladies and gentlemen. Mainly gentlemen.
Just throw 75 trillion at them all and get everything.
Yeah. Why
I mean,
not?
I could just have them give me the state, and then I consolidate the other region.
But how much is that going to cost you then? Because they're going to want more money for that, because they have to stick around, aren't they?
I mean, probably not that much. 42 trill is quite a bit, including for regions that don't have good indexes.
That's quite a lot of money, dude.
Exactly.
Haggle.
So I'm pretty sure they wouldn't complain about it.
I mean, I'd still try and get some money off of that. I'd try and get them for 15T a piece, at least.
I mean, I could probably drop it to like 20T. Probably even more, in all honesty.
And you got to get them to drop as low as you can, really.
I'll just claim that you're the only one who would possibly buy it and get them to lower the price.
Drop those prices like trousers.
Drop those prices.
I've got a perfect image for Swift.
Oh.
I mean, we don't have anything else to talk about this podcast. It's pretty much everything's personal now.
Yeah.
Everything's. Oh god, yeah. Basically, it's it's turned into the bitch cast, isn't it? Really now, boys.
Yeah.
Who are we bitching about today
just
then?
Had a look at
Rice. I'm just kidding.
fucking right. What a shit meme.
Dude, yeah, I've seen it everywhere.
I'm just glad Uganda Knuckles is, off done fucked.
Oh yeah, they're getting banned now just for saying D-Way.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wait, what? You get
For
banned
anyone
for
that
saying the
says
way?
no. yeah, it got to the point where the admins are getting pissed about it, and they're like, whoever, like usually if you overpass them, like I don't think everyone's getting banned, but like, if you overdo it, they're like, everyone who says "Do you know the way" just gets banned.
That's funny.
I've just checked all the diamond thingy-mabob, technical term, by the way. The Northern Republic, and Edinburgh has a maximum of 27 at the moment. Everywhere else has 2.
Edinburgh
That's
has
with
a.
Deep Explore.
Oh, have you deep explored it though?
Yeah, I believe so.
We must have, yeah.
Because Sean's been talking about new diamond and uranium mines, and is planning on getting some high-level quarries, some ore quarries in.
Mm.
Although we all know that the heart of the diamond trade is actually over at the Empire of Kittens.
The Empire of the cutest party in rival regions. Let me tell you that. For nothing.
I mean, it's even in the article that someone made that looks really good, by the way.
Awesome.
It claims that that Grenada is the heart of the diamond trade. So
and it's got, it's got at least like 5 diamonds on the page as well. So I mean, it's got to be right.
Is this the article Mentalist done?
No.
No, we're leaving it. Shut up, SRG.
Yeah, shut up. We're not even talking about that anymore. Well done.
Mentalist is really good in its own way.
Yes. That is the most perfect way to put it.
But does he know the way?
Stop it. No, seriously, YouTube doesn't like it either. No, seriously, YouTube doesn't like it either, apparently.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
So sorry, YouTube. Oh, YNP is here. What did you miss? You missed the stuff about Grenada. You're not here. Oh, also, Sergio wants you to accept not in the call though. Sergio, ask yes, no, probably YNP for your residency to be accepted. The person you need is right there, my friend. Right there, right now. King Henry VIII. My voice won't go through. Yeah, no, it won't. It's because of the way that the podcast is set up. Basically, only the people with the podcaster role can talk.
Swift, did you actually ban Master Giles from the podcast?
Yeah.
He's just started spamming me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that. I definitely did that. Sorry. Is he gone now? Is he gone? Is he left? I think he left. I didn't ban him from the live lounge. You can still listen, but he's going on about some money that I owe to Baelish when it's Baelish that I owe it to. It's kind of annoying, really. Some money that it was agreed. It was agreed. I've pretty much got it all anyway. You're not my daddy, dude. You are not my daddy. That is not true. And I am certainly not your daddy either.
I don't know, Swift. Do you not feel that light breeze coming through?
The light breeze?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a kilt.
I was mainly referring to the storm plot thing.
But
right. That also works. It's an insult.
Yeah. The storm. That was a funny thing, wasn't it? That was a funny thing.
That was a funny thing.
It was more of a. I don't know.
Yeah, well, when I joined with my only account that's ever been in the FSP, that instantly happened. So I definitely had no idea of what it all transpired and all that stuff. Because I've only ever had one account in the FSP.
Neat.
Oh god, nice, cool. Right.
That's funny.
Yee.
Yeah, this
like it.
podcast is dead.
It is.
It really is.
Well, Swift, I think it's time to end the podcast.
I think
at
it's
this
time
point.
to terminate the entire Discord.
Terminate
Yeah,
the
we
entire
should have more
Discord, is it?
information.
God.
Terminate the entire Discord.
Shut it
Yeah.
down.
Shut it down, dog. Yeah, maybe
Please don't
possibly.
say that again.
Shut up, Merely, mate. Honestly, buddy, you've given me non-stop crap all night. You, my friend, are cruising for a bloody bruising, I tell ya. Honestly.
It won't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't be, mate. You like to push the boundary, and that's just your. Who even said that anyway? What are you talking about, Merely? Who said it's dead? Did Master Giles say it's dead? Did he?
There's been a few people actually who've mentioned it throughout the podcast.
Oh right,
I thought I'd just voice it after that really awkward rambling on about practically nothing.
Well, let's speak to Mr. Beasley, because I'm actually quite interested in these live talks
region?
and how he plans to develop his state. Like, if he goes through with it, like, you know, all the thought process, and obviously Swift's been doing it with the Empire of Kittens. What a fucking name.
I mean, I wouldn't say off like the bat of my head of what everything I would do, but I currently I'm just figuring out how to get people over there. You know, maybe create a big party that, you know, runs the state pretty much. Just kind of like it'll be kind of like another DA kind of, but smaller. You know.
So you're making a wall for the DA, basically?
No,
Oh,
not really a wall.
Wolf's Den. That'd be an amazing state name.
That would be. I like that. We could.
Where have I heard that before?
what
Where
was
have I
that?
heard the Wolf's Den before?
The Wolf's Den?
No, there's the
Yeah.
Wolves Rebellion or something. There's a party called Wolves Rebellion.
Wolves Rebellion.
Yeah, that's I think Man of War's part of it. Quite a big player. Quite a big
In
player.
history, there was also a place called Wolf's Lair, but let's.
Wolf's Lair?
Yep.
Is it offensive? Can you tell us what it is?
It was I believe, don't quote me on this, was the like the base of operations for the Nazi Party back in whatever year.
It was Hitler's
I ain't
main
Nazi
bunker.
though. That's the fucking point, man.
I was kind of expecting the British Gamer to get it. It seems that he's, you know, cock in hand for the Nazis most of the time. There we go. Call me Führer.
Yeah, there we go. You've got a red name at the very least. You should be happy, mate. You should be more than happy. Jesus. Oh God! I think it is time to end the podcast now. I think it's over. I think
that's just ruined it.
You just killed it. You killed it.
It's already dead.
It was already dead. You're dead. What? Yeah. Everybody, say goodbye to Millie. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Oh,
Bye,
no.
Millie.
I know what's
Bye,
happening now.
Millie. Bye. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do anything.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. There was only like 3 though, and I had to prompt you for one of them, dude. You're really good. Well done. Thank you for coming, some random guy. We do love you. Where are your Degus? Go and get them. You should bring them in, and we should all listen to how much noise you have to put up with in the evening when you're trying to sleep.
Oh,
Is it?
want me to go into?
Is it bad?
It's not the worst. I mean, there's only one wheel in at the moment.
Have you got a picture handy of them that you could send in the chat? Because we've got to advertise the Degus, dude. They are actually pretty cute, to be honest.
I can't even get into my fucking room right now.
And this is the last we hear of some random guy.
Oh my! Oh dear! What just happened?
Who felt?
Oh man!
Some random guy just fell over, like, I don't know, fell over something on stream.
Yeah, I have shown them all up.
He literally recorded that live, and it's going on my YouTube. The time that some random guy fell over live. Oh, what a golden
I have no
moment.
regrets.
Yeah, don't have any regrets. But it's going in the channel trailer. I hope you're aware of that.
Oh, I got called a retard. Oh well. Back to looking my elbows.
Oh dear. There we go.
No, they can't see me. That's a very good point.
No, it would have been funny if we could see him, but he clearly fell over something.
But yeah, I nearly pulled my TV
I mean,
off
if I was
its
to
stand.
create a state, would it be better to be a monarchy or
Wouldn't it just
dictatorship?
be better to join the Empire of Kittens? Really?
No.
I mean, I completely agree with Swift there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Thank you.
I mean,
Join
I'm part of the FSP, and I still know that they're better than everyone else. Ever.
Yeah. Thank you very much. He's trying to get in my
You
good
are-
books now, so he's not in trouble later on after the stream. No, I'm joking. He's not. He's just joking around.
Yeah,
Yeah, joking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Stream's dead. That's it. It's like an
Yeah.
hour. That's an hour and 20 minutes you've had of our time. I don't know if we can possibly spare any more. And I wanna go to bed, man. I might watch the movie, go to bed. I don't know about you guys.
Isn't it like 10:30 over there?
Do you know what, mate? That is
Yeah,
absolutely
exactly.
spot on. 10:30 exactly, mate. Why? Are you trying to keep tabs on us or something?
No, because I know it's 8
so he
hours
knows when to
difference.
strike.
Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna
Trying
attack
to strike the empire, the empire of kittens.
Yeah, from your South American state, and get that 16 diamonds. No, for real though, guys. I'm gonna end the stream now, cause yeah. What is Draco doing? He set up an hour already. He didn't even come and join us. What's his?
He was here for a while, but then he left once he realised
Oh,
the podcast was dead.
You're not gonna give up, are you? You're just not gonna give
Well,
up.
before we end it, I just want to plug the Artist Guild once more.
Yeah, you can.
That's it. Right.
You can.
Anyway.
That's fine. Yeah, well, as we do, is if anybody else has got any advertisements, it's not gonna do a whole massive bunch, I don't think. But if you wanna advertise something, you're more than welcome to. I want to advertise the Empire of Kittens because it's cute and you should join it, and yeah, you should be happy about it. That's it. That's it, mate.
I'd like to advertise not only Northern Republic as a whole, but the Highlands, because that's where I'm governor. Thane of the Highlands.
Yep.
Where there are no clothes.
Governorship inside
Only
Northern Republic.
Woad.
Woad not close. That is the official slogan of the Highlands.
2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes because he's got to go and clean the degus out. His mum's told him.
Yeah, I've got in trouble now.
So his mum's just come upstairs and asked him what he's tripped over.
No, not the whip again.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah. I think that counted. I'll let you off. All right, guys. Look, thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe, like some random guy said, because yeah, he does say a lot of awkward things. And I'm gonna play the intro outro music, and we'll call it an evening there, I think. But yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That was as dead as this.
Goodbye.
Podcast.